I, Avant Grant, don't know how to express my feelings at this hour, but I do know I need some time from the DMs and the texts about how my friend died. What more is there to say that he died? Why do you fish for the unknown? There should be some type of etiquette response, some type of etiquette for grievance. I am not here for your gossip circles. I am not here to fulfill that void you have on why someone has passed away. I do not speak to those who deeply, deeply wanted to understand my friend's passing. But I speak to those glorified instant gratification sympathizers, if that makes sense, because you want to jump on this sympathy bandwagon and produce and promote yourselves. I ask you to stop. You know who you are, and if this strikes a slight string on your emotions and anger, that is you I speak of. If it does not, you're in the clear. But if you're listening to my voice and you want to press pause or to delete this conversation, you are the ones I'm speaking to. It doesn't matter how my friend died. But no one understands that we are grieving and we should not be bombarded by texts on how he died. There's a life from point A to point B, and it has been erased. You don't hear me. A soul has been wiped away and taken off of this earth. But you want to know how he died? Is it so you can fulfill that need? Or how you could have helped? Is it so you could boast upon your chat groups and your meeting places and your little cliques and say, I told you so? I never really liked him anyway. I told you so. He drank too much. Is this what you want to do? You want to pass judgment on a life that was erased away from this earth? I tell you, people, if this strikes any type of emotion negatively by listening to my words, I ask you to find a better way to live. I lost a friend yesterday, and good Lord, sweet Jesus, I know as much as you do. I know Del Rehnquist was born and it died. And in between point A and point B, we were friends. Not the closest friends the last few years, but I know and understand he needs more dignity than your gossip groups, and yeah, he needs more understanding and more respect than he's been given these last 48 hours. Lord knows that. I asked my friend to fly far away from this earth and create a new journey, a new adventure, and I asked him to keep notes for me. Keep notes on his new exploration. I asked him to keep notes because there's so many that are going to catch up someday on the other side, and he will be that guide he always been. He will share his stories and his experience to help us on the other side. I ask you to start giving flowers before death. Once I'm dead, once our friends are dead, once our family are dead, we can't smell the roses on the other side. Give us those flowers, those roses, that scent of hope and that sense of love while we're above 6 feet. I ask you these things, not for me, not for you, but for the ones that we love. Let's take that 6 to 8 pallbearers on earth right now and raise these people above. Let's not wait to lower them in the ground. I ask you these things, not for me, not for you, but the ones we love and we cherish. Life is not guaranteed tomorrow. Let's experience and share our experiences with others to humanize our race. Let's humanize our existence and understand what life is meant to be. I tell you, brothers and sisters, I tell you, my friend, I tell you, mama, I love you. Let me say it again. I tell you, my brother, I tell you, my sister, I tell you, my mama, I love you. I don't say that enough. And I could say that a lot more. But today I start a new journey in my life. And I share with you that it's gonna be different. So I say one time, brother and sister and mama, I love you. And if anyone else, any of us pass away before our given time, our unexpected time, I ask you to tell my dad how much I loved him and my grandma how much I loved him. Because when I get there, I want to feel the same love. Yes, I'm drunk and I find myself rambling right now. So now I'm going to ask myself to quit. I'm going to ask myself to stop